I remember just taking that bar and exploding so fast off my chest, I want to throw it right through the ceiling. Like 135, 225, 315. Just locked in so much that I could push this barbell over my head right now. And then taking every fucking set like that, man. And I would have like real sad country music playing as loud as I can get it. It's out in the woods, you know, where I live. And I got, you know, I'd be better off in a Pine Box by Doug Stone blaring. And I'd hit like 405 and it fucking looked like, you know, 45 pounds. And I get up and I just put my head through something, start bleeding. And it's just me and like Cowboy Cam out there. There is nobody else. There's no audience. There's nothing. But those are like my favorite lifts ever. You know, just that feeling. There's nothing better. I mean, like, yeah, it's like a drug, right? Yeah. It's like, holy fuck. I just hit 405, like 45 pounds. I'm bleeding. I'm out in the fucking gym with nobody. And nobody even knows this except for me and you, you know? Or I feel that way and I'm like recently I'd be out in my gym and I'd be killing myself like as fucking hard as I could barely fucking move, like put my arm up. I'd work out so fucking hard. And I'm like, why the fuck am I doing this? It's like I'm trying out for the Bears. I'm 42 years old. Why do I keep doing this? But it's all I know. That's the greatest feeling in the world, man. I mean, Arnold Schwarzenegger was right. It's like, you know, you're coming in the gym, you're coming at home, I'm coming on stage, I'm coming day and night. Yeah. You know, that's what the feeling is.
So when you psychoanalyze that, have you ever figured out why?
Yeah, I don't really know that word psychoanalyze. Yeah, I guess you got to be kind of fucked in the head, right? I would imagine. Some of the best lifters of all time were guys that were fucked in the head. And I think because they're so crazy that just helps to be a better lifter. Like you don't have any other thoughts. Some people get up there and they start thinking, right? Well, when you're fucking crazy, I don't think. There's no thinking. It's just doing. Like you're so zoned in, like you have horse blinders on, and you're just so. I don't think of like it's like the out of body experience. You don't even know you're doing it, right? And other guys will get up there and they'll be like, "Man, I don't think I can do this. This is gonna be a lot of weight." I don't think that. Just put whatever on there. I'm gonna fucking kill it.
So then, how do you manage the days that that's not there?
Most days there are there. You know, there is days where you're like, oh man, obviously fucking training forever. There's days you're like, worked all day, tired as fuck. I got to do this shit for the business. Why the fuck? I'll just not lift. Those days come up, but then you go in there, you drink some pre-workout, I put some music on, you start warming up. And once you get that first fucking set in, dude, it totally changes every time. It's just, you got to get moving. You know, you don't go home and sit on the couch and eat fucking bonbons all day and not lift. You know, it's just, if I don't lift, man, like it fucks with my head. I got to lift. Yeah. It's got to happen. It's like brushing your teeth. If I'm brushing my teeth today, I'm fucking lifting weights no matter what. There's a way. There's something I'm going to do. So, yeah, like I said, you got to be fucking a certain kind of crazy as well.
How do you manage that with trying to grow how do you manage that with the influencer side? Stupid fucking word, but how do you manage that with the online, trying to build the online brand? Right. Online brand.
Well,
because the online brand is you, right? But there is still the management of, you know, how you put all that together and prioritize all that.
Yeah, there's days where like I'll sit down in my barn. I have a fucking, you know, an old shitty table out there in the corner. It was real dark. I'll put my iPad on the table and I'll grab a beer and I'll do some drinking thinking. I'll sit there and I start writing down everything. Anything that comes to my mind, even if it's stupid, I just write it down. You know, I got a thing for video ideas, a thing for t-shirt ideas, a thing for fucking emails, a thing for this, a thing for that. And I usually do that like Saturday afternoons, Sunday mornings, kind of plan the week out. And I mean, it's a lot. And on top of that, I at the business, regular job, I have 3 little girls, so I got to train them. Yeah. Like I got to train like as in all their sports, right?
So how old are they now?
The one just turned 12. One's about to turn 10 and 7.
What sports?
Right now it's a lot of softball, a volleyball. One's about to start basketball. That's about it right now. Cheerleading, stuff like that. But like the baseball aspect, like I was a good baseball player. so I could teach girls how to play softball.
Yeah.
You know, I can't teach them how to do math. You know, my wife can teach them that. But yeah, we're hitting. I put a batting cage above the gym, right? Stuff like that. But yeah, you got all that shit going on. Then you got the business. You know, it's a lot of work. But I enjoy that stuff too. You know, it's like not like going to work for the man where you're like, fuck, I gotta go fucking work. Got to work at the prison. You know, you go home and you're like, I can fucking create something out of nothing, and then it sells, and I'm like, holy fuck, I just did that. You know.
Well, some do, right? So if you were talking like T-shirt ideas,
oh, that's true too,
right? So
there's winners and losers.
Oh, there's a lot of this is a good topic here. There's more losers than there are winners.
That's true.
Because what I've found is the designs I think will do really well. Don't.
I know.
And the ones I think are just like stupid.
Yeah.
They do really well.
It's
You're
crazy,
like,
man.
Fuck,
that's
man.
like the same thing with my posts. Like a lot of times I'll be like, this is the greatest post of all time. How could nobody like this? And then something stupid gets like 1 million views. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah.
That's a whole mind fuck though there too, because you might have like 100 ideas.
Oh yeah.
Right. And that can be discouraging for a lot of people that are getting into this. Is if you just realize going in, like 90% of them are going to fail.
Right. Yeah.
But you have to have those 90% to get the 10% that actually do something.
That's true. A lot of people give up or quit. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So like, oh man, this didn't do well. I don't know if I can do this. Fuck that, man. You just keep fucking going, dude. Just keep going. It'll happen. It'll work. You just got to keep thinking of new ideas, keep putting shit out there. Eventually stuff will stick. But there's so many companies that fold after a couple of years, you know? I've never thought that way. If something like a bad shirt doesn't sell, fuck it. Move on to the next one. You got to put it behind you. You can't dwell on it. You know, there's something that's like not in my control. I don't give a fuck, you know? Like, well, I can control this. I'm going to make another shirt. It's going to be better.
Yep. Like, here's the next free mystery fucking item with every order for $100.
Exactly. Yeah, you got some extra shirts going in there. That's true too.
Now with the content though, that can be a little bit different there.
Hold on, get another beer.
Yep. Because some things will pop for whatever reason, you know, where other things don't. Where what we hear is consistency is king. Would you agree with that? Intensity
equals density. No, consistency is the king. It really is. You just got to keep going, keep doing, keep posting shit, man. You know, another good piece of advice that I would say is don't be scared to put stuff out there. Like, I don't know if I want to do this. What if so-and-so thinks this? What if my grandma doesn't like it? What if my parents see it and they, you know? I've never thought that way. I'm like, I'm doing whatever. I'm going to post this. I'm going to post that. I have no thought ever like that. You can never, I don't care what other people think about me, right? You just be yourself. Do you. Don't be somebody else. Like, I'm not out here trying to be, I don't know, Larry Wheels or whoever these people are in the fitness industry. I'm Huck Finn. That's me. And if you don't like it, you can kiss our ass. You know, that's it. That's the way I think everybody should think that way.
So where do you draw the inspiration from? I mean, you have those ideas, but you're still following other people, right? Because that's kind of the whole thing.
You mean about like shirt ideas and
not
stuff?
Shirt ideas, but the content ideas. Because I mean,
content?
I think in today's world, all young kids want to be an influencer.
Well, I think when I first started, man, I did so much stuff that had never been done before. And I've seen it so many times where people have copied like my ideas.
Yeah.
Right. Especially in those first 3-4 years, like 14 to 17 kind of era. And I've seen stuff like that now, like, dude, this is popular. I did that fucking 10 years ago, you know? Most recently, like, I would say Joey Swole, right? You see those videos where I see this guy and he's saying, like, why is this girl doing this? This is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen, right? But it's a hot girl, you know, doing it. I'm like, wrong again, Joey. And then I give the examples, right? Like, I think it's hilarious. It's a great spin on it. And I didn't know him at all, right? Never met him. He messaged me like after the first post And he's a good guy. He always said all this stuff, and he's from Chicago. So I've done quite a bit of them since his videos, like my take on the video.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they're funnier as shit, and they're very easy to do. Like he does his in a nice car, right? And I do mine in an old, beat up, broken down golf cart, right? And then I got the flippers on and all that. So it's funny, I think. And he, the other day, I'm sitting there in my gym, studying for this test I had to take, right? It's like 10 at night, and I get a fucking FaceTime from Joey Swole. I'm like, I've never talked to this guy on the phone. I've never texted him. What the fuck's this guy want?
Mm-hmm.
So I pick it up, and I said, wrong again, Joey.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's just asking some questions, and he seems like a good guy, but I thought it would be funnier if we had a thing going back and forth, like we didn't like each other.
Yeah.
Like a competition type deal, but it wasn't like that at all. And he's from Chicago and all that, so we're Bears fans. So he always texts me about the Bears now, and yeah, being a Bears fan sucks. God. Thank you to Pappy for making me a Bears fan. It's just heartbreak year after year. McCaskies suck. The owners, I made a video where the McCaskies, we're not going to win. Nothing will change until the McCaskies sell the fucking team, right? Was it George McCaskey? No, was it George, right? George Michael was the brother. George McCaskey runs a team. Man, that guy sucks. He has no balls. He hires coaches that are yes men, right? He doesn't want somebody bigger than the team. He doesn't want a Dan Campbell. That guy's a man. That guy for the fucking Detroit Lions, that guy is I would love to have him as the Bears coach, right? Instead, we get guys that look like they're a fucking dead corpse on the sidelines. You know? We have fucking Matt Nagy. We have fucking, who's that other idiot? Mark Trestman, you know? We have fucking Eberflus. You know, I wanted Jim Harbaugh. You bring all these people in, and then polls like the GM, we're happy with Eberflus. We're not going after Jim Harbaugh. I'm like, why the fuck wouldn't you go after Jim Harbaugh? He's one of the greatest coaches of all time. You have an opportunity. He wants to come here. We're not even going to talk to him. You're going to stick with Eberflus, who has fucking ruined the Bears? The guy doesn't know how to fucking manage a game. And then George, the owner, complete pussy, loves it. I don't know why. I don't know. The Bears, I don't know why I'm a Bears fan, because I've wasted most of my life. I don't know why I watch them. I don't know why I'm so into the Bears. Like, I could have done so much other shit with that time in my life than watch these fucking Bears that just piss you off every day.
Yeah, why not just be a Packers fan?
Oh, God, don't ever say that. Fucking cheesehead motherfucker. I hate the Packers, man. And they have whipped our ass for so fucking long, man. It's pathetic. It's pathetic, but it's all because of the McCaskies. They've ruined it. They put them on the Hard Knocks, that TV show. No swearing, right? They can't have any swearing. But why? This is football. People swear, right?
That's what they follow for the whole season, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, they follow them for the 6 weeks of minicamp.
Yeah.
There's no swearing was allowed. I'm like, this doesn't look like a fucking football team, man. What are you doing? I want some hard-ass motherfucker in there kicking ass. You know, like Mike Ditka. The last motherfucker that was worth a shit was Mike Ditka. And guess who hired him? George Halas. Papa Bear Halas. Then he died. Then the McCaskies take over and have made him shit ever since. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm kind of passionate about the Bears.
A little bit. I mean, you go back to the Ditka time, that's where that kind of fits maybe that's what inspired you to be who you were.
Like, yeah.
Right? Because that whole team, right?
I mean, this mustache is.
Yeah.
Which I dyed it jet black today in the hotel room. I think it looks pretty goddamn good.
It's dark. It's definitely dark. It's definitely dark. Nobody's going to miss that.
No. That fucking, that old fucking tickler right there, man. Holy hell.
Yeah, just for men.
Yeah, just for men. It was just for men for black guys.
Yeah.
You know, you go in there and you get the just for men. There's different hair colors, and there's a black guy one that says jet black. I'm like, dude, this got to be the blackest mustache you can ever get.
And how long does that take?
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes, yeah.
And does it color your skin underneath it? No, underneath a mustache.
No, but it colors your skin.
Yeah.
Colored the sink I was staying at. It was between this or platinum gray or something. So I was thinking about doing that, but I never tried it, so I didn't want to risk it. You know, I'm going on this big podcast. So I went with the old the old black because I knew that would work.
The gray might have went over better though. Because people, it would be different.
Yeah, platinum gray.
Yeah, because people would wonder, like, what the fuck?
Well,
did you get that old that fast?
Yeah, right. Well, hey, next time I come on, I'm going gray.
Yeah, we'll go gray.
Platinum gray, man. That'd be awesome.
Or go goddamn, Louis used to do some crazy shit. He had pink, green. Fuck yeah. He colors shit all kinds of different colors, man. Holidays would be green, and then sometimes it'd be fucking pink or red.
Yeah, because I want to be different. You don't want to be the same. Mm-hmm. This world, it would be a boring place if everybody's the fucking same, you know? Mm-hmm. I love to be different. I want, like, my wife's like, why the fuck would you do that? I said, I want to look kind of funny on this podcast. Why the fuck wouldn't I?
Mm-hmm. But she's got to see you every day.
Well, that's true. She doesn't like it at all. She's like, you're so fucking ugly with that mustache. I said, wrong again, Mrs. Barbell. I am not ugly. Mm-hmm. Oh, God, this beer tastes good. Did you see the video with me and Hulk Hogan and this beer?
No.
Oh, fucking nuts, dude. So Nick, his son, right? I've known him for quite a long time. I've worked out with him a few times and probably known him for like, I don't know, 8-10 years. Anyways, I never met Hulk, right? And I'm chopping wood for the winter. I got a wood burning stove in my gym. So I'm out there chopping wood on one of my days off, and I got the music blaring. And then I got a fucking phone call. It's fucking Nick Hogan. That guy never calls me. He'll message me. I'm like, this must be important. Hey, what's up? He's like, hey, Dad's coming into Chicago. Like, he's our dad. Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh, yeah? He goes, yeah, he's doing some meet and greets, man, but he wants to do a video with you. Just tell me where you want to meet him at, and we'll do it, right? So here's the locations. I said, all right, I can make, Lockport work, and it's at a Jewel Osco. So I go to work. A couple guys from my work come with me. You know, the white George Foreman and the rest of the idiots. We come into this place. There's 500 people waiting in line. And he's like, hey, when you get there, just say, just tell Vo, who you are. So Vo's the manager. We get up to the security. I said, hey, tell Vo Huck Finn's here. You know Vo? Yeah. Comes back a minute. Follow me. So we go in there. Police are there. Got it. One of my buddies, the big boss man, has my cooler full of beer. And we go around, and he's meeting like one person. We're kind of around the bin there, like waiting. He goes, I could smell Huck Finn. I've never met Hogan. Mm-hmm. When I was a little kid, fucking 5, 6, 8 years. Hogan was like my hero. Mm-hmm. I mean, I still have his dumbbell when I first had a dumbbell, a Hulk Hogan dumbbell. So we get in there, and I said, hey, he's like, yeah, Nick talks about you all the time, blah, blah, blah. And I followed you quite a bit. And I say, hey, I got this idea for this video. I'm going to say we're the Mega Americans, right? Because him and Macho Man were the Mega Powers. Mm-hmm. And then I say some other, he goes, all right, I get it. Let's do it. Let's do it. We got this. So, all right, let's go. So I just stay, a bunch of shit. And then he immediately goes, I'll tell you something, brother. And then he just starts slapping the shit out of my chest slapping. I have no idea this is coming. I'm just taking it. He does it like 20 times. Louder than it's probably as hard as he could do it. And I'm fucking loving it. And then I'm fucking at the end, I'm chugging a beer and I crush it over my head as hard as I can till I start gushing blood out everywhere. There's police there. Nobody is drinking. It's a Jewel Osco. There is beer and there is blood everywhere, all over the floor. They had to stop for 5 minutes to clean up all the beer and the blood. But yeah, the video turned out great. It was funnier than hell. And
I'm assuming this is a one-take video.
Oh, yeah. Well, I told the white George Foreman, I said, white George Foreman, this is only one take. Do not fuck this up. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of pressure riding on you, brother. Because if you fuck it up, this is terrible. It's going to be bad. It's the best video ever. And my one buddy did kind of fuck it up in the beginning when the big boss man is my beer caddy, right? I said, hey, throw me a beer, brother. This is after it's done, right? And me and Hogan are just talking. So he throws me a beer. It's a Miller Lite. Hey, we need a real American beer here, man. Mm-hmm. And then Hogan's like, hey, can I get one of those, brother? Mm-hmm. Hell yeah, give me another one. Let's go. And we sat there and talked a little bit. And it was awesome. Couldn't have went any better. Great guy. Everything was fucking, it was like one of the greatest, I would say top 5 greatest moments of my adult life.
So it exceeded your expectations because one of the things is be careful of meeting your idols or who you look up to.
Right. That's so true.
Yeah.
I know what you're laughing about. So you said that, right? So, Mitchell Hooper? Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's like the world's strongest man. He might be the greatest strong man of all time before it's said and done. Mm-hmm. He messaged me about a year ago, right? Hey, you want to do a video together? I've been following you forever. We'll do this, this, and this. I said, sounds great, man. But then something fell through. So I said, hey, we're going to be at the Arnold's, meet up or something. Yeah. All right. So he comes out to my booth at the Arnold's last year. I had been drinking all day, right? I mean, and I have to be at a 20 because I don't want people to come meet me and be like, hey, that Huck Finn's a piece of shit, man. He's not who he says he is. I want people to see me like, dude, that guy is awesome. That guy had the greatest time ever. He's nuts, blah, 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 which I do. I mean, I almost kill myself. I party so much there. I'm the only guy there with hillbilly music blaring. Mm-hmm. People are having sex in the booth. Like, it's like a fucking Happy Gilmore crowd, right? It's insane. People are doing beer bongs. We're at a fitness thing.